Yes, we are proud members of Landscape Ontario.
We joined Landscape Ontario, I think, 23 years ago.
I am a member, yes. I've been a member since my student days at Humber College, so I've always been involved, whether it was the student chapter and Toronto chapter, and now I'm on the provincial board, so I've worked my way through Landscape Ontario.
Any student is a member of Landscape Ontario if you're in a horticulture program. And my Bridges Landscape Architecture is a member, so working for that company, I'm automatically a member.
The companies I've worked for, mostly since I moved back to Canada after graduating university, have been members of Landscape Ontario. So I started coming to meetings, I think, in about 1996. I've met some of my best friends now, just sitting across the table from Landscape Ontario, who've become clients over the years and friends. But I've always been involved, coming to Congress, coming to Canada Blooms virtually as long as I can remember, and been on the board for approximately 10 years now, I think.
I think it's a great organization. Our organization actually helped out with Landscape Ontario with the Canada Blooms booth quite a few times, where we would bring our guys in. Both my kids actually got all their volunteer hours through high school, through helping Landscape Ontario set up for Canada Blooms. So it's a great organization. It's a really neat way to get to know your peer group, and find out what landscaping is really about. We send our guys to Landscape Ontario for courses, to upgrade. So it's a great organization, to become involved with, for sure.
Landscape Ontario, I found I could connect with a lot of different suppliers, other contractors, companies, and they all like to share advice. And it's a really good, close family that's growing and growing every year.
Being part of a trade association is very important to me personally and as a company, because it shows the solidarity and a commitment to the industry at large, raising awareness, raising standards of practice, and providing a community of often entrepreneurs and support, networking, knowledge sharing, and general growth.
It's almost like a family. Well, we belong to a church in Fergus, and we're very active in our church, and it reminds me of a church family because everybody knows each other and are willing to help each other out. If you need a helping hand, you just phone a member and you get help.
It helps me in developing great connections with contractors, with other designers, pretty much anybody in the whole profession. It's just a great network. If you need support, if you have questions, if you need help with anything, somebody's there to ask a question too. So
a lot of people get a lot of different things out of it. For my company personally, it was the networking opportunity, it was the education, it's the trade shows, it's the referrals from fellow members, it's the endorsed suppliers, whether I'm buying a new truck or I'm using a gas card or a credit card system. There's always benefit. There's group incentives there, so we get a better deal often with our endorsed suppliers. But really, above all of them, it's the networking opportunity. It's the people. It's whether we're at Canada Blooms or at Congress. There's always a connection between all of us that are involved with Landscape Ontario.
Benefits of being a member, really, I look at it now, sitting as president at this point, are limitless. But the most important benefit is really the camaraderie and the team mentality, the family mentality, where if I don't know how to do something, I can call any other member who I know, or even members I don't know, and ask them a question. They'll give me an honest, direct, precise answer, or they'll put me to another member that can give me that same answer.
Get involved with Landscape Ontario. There's so many good benefits.